start to create our pages. Of course, I've already talked about the title tag, but once you start to write the content on each page, you're going to have an opportunity to single out a few phrases and say these are the most important things on this page, and this is known as using header tags. If we look here, we can see that to use a header tag, simply use the syntax h1, and then of course we have the closing here with the slash and then h1 again. You can use header tags h1, h2, h3, h4, and 5. Essentially, again, this is where we would just put this around text that we would feel is the most important text on the page. So essentially, you can, if I picture a website that's about dog training tips, up at the top you would have dog training tips as the header, and whenever you make something a header, typically it also takes that text and makes it bigger. So what I would do is, if I had a page, I would have that, and then maybe further down on the page, I could have something like more information on dog training tips or additional dog training tips, and maybe that could be H2 or H3. So again, you want to sprinkle these throughout your page. I would not suggest making them too long or having too many of them. I think it makes sense to have, one header tag that's H1, but then maybe having, another one that's 2, or maybe 2 more that's H3, something like that. And you can kind of play around with it and see how it looks on your page as well. But again, this is another opportunity to tell the search engines, this is the most important part of the page. And what I like to do is, I do the keyword research to attack a certain phrase, and then I go through and I use the title tags, and I also make sure that I use the header tags to really highlight that specific keyword phrase that I'm trying to rank that page for.